What's up everybody, once again my name is Matt and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In the last episode, we finished all but one of the shrines here in the Gerudo region. And in this video, well, we're gonna bang out that final shrine, then make our way to the wastelands and continue with the main story stuff. So, what do you say we use our final charge of Revali's Gale and try and make our way to the top of this cliffside, which is apparently a lot higher than I thought it was. That's kind of unfortunate. I was hoping Revali's Gale would bring us like all the way to the top of this cliff, but I guess we will need to climb it ourselves. I'm actually not even sure if we could make this climb. I may need to eat the remaining food that I have that does restore stamina. It's actually been a really long time since I've had to do that, like, because we upgraded our stamina so much, we've pretty much been able to conquer anything in terms of like climbing in this game, but yeah, looks like we're gonna need some extra help. And wow, these are my last two stamina restoring meals. That kind of stinks actually, but you know what, I guess it's not really a huge deal. Next time we come across like a cooking pot, I can just make some more. Or I might even not, because, like I said, besides like this one climb, we haven't really needed any extra stamina, so, decisions. I'll figure it out. Not really anything to worry about, though. Now that we are essentially at like the top of this mountain, though, we're right smack dab in the middle of the Gerudo highlands, so like I said in the previous video, up here in the highlands, you can pretty much find treasure chests just buried in the snow. So keep an eye out, because we might actually stumble across a few of them on our way to this next shrine, which, by the way, is a combat shrine, so nothing too special. And I spy with my little eye our first treasure chest. Alright, so, oh hey buddy, how you doing? Glad you're frozen in midair. Opal, not bad at all. So, yeah, you can find those all over the place up here, just buried underneath the snow. Keep your eyes peeled, and you can get some goodies along the way. Now, the shrine that we're going to seems kind of far. It's really not that great of a distance. It is a combat shrine, so really nothing too special. It's out in the open, too, so once we get close, you will be able to spot it from pretty far away. I think it is down lower than where we are currently, so once we spot it, we should be able to like glide down directly towards it and just go right inside. I don't remember like what tier of combat shrine it is. It might be a major test of strength, so probably one of the harder mini guardian scouts, but I'm ready for the challenge, man. Nothing's gonna stop me. And hey, there it is. Alright, if these ice keys could just like, you know, stop following me, that would be great, because I do not want them to freeze me. Alright. And now let's just glide towards that beautiful glowing orange light that we know oh so well. So in case you guys are wondering, I know I said I was going to do like a bunch of stuff before going to the next Divine Beast, and for the most part I did do everything that I wanted, but there are a few minor things here or there that I just figured, you know what, we can do those after the next Divine Beast, because like the quests and everything required to get the items or upgrade the items just takes like way too long, and at this point I'm just really in the mood to go to the next Divine Beast. So even though some of those things would have made the next Divine Beast a little bit easier for me, I can still go through there pretty much no problem with what I'm currently equipped with, so I'm not really too worried about it. We will get to those things eventually, though, don't you worry. This is a 100% playthrough after all, so yeah, everything that I want to do will eventually get done. Alright, major test of strength. Let's go with that. I probably should swap my armor too, huh? I was thinking maybe I could go in with the snow quill gear, but I just don't really want to in case I do end up getting hit. But let's do it. It's been a while since we've had a major test of strength, so I'm ready, man. Plus, I do want to take this guy's weapons when we're done. Like, it's been a while since we've done one of these shrines, but it's also been a while since I've gotten, like, some of the Guardian Plus weapons, and those are really what I'm looking forward to. Like, that's probably one of my favorite things about these shrines, is just getting the guardian weapons when you're done, because I love them so much, man. They're so good. Like, they do a ton of damage. Alright, let me grab Cryonis. I'm not sure why I equipped my remote bombs, because that is not going to help me that much in this shrine. I mean, I probably could use them against the guardian, but it really wouldn't be that effective. Alright, I guess I can use the Edge of Duality, and whoa, that was close, man. Thank goodness my Hylian shield blocked that. You know, I am kind of worried that, at some point my Hylian shield is gonna break. I know it has the highest durability of, like, any shield in the game, but, we've been using it for a while, and it's taken a couple hits here and there, so there's always that thought in the back of my mind, like, oh, it's gonna break any moment. There is actually a shop in Terrytown where you can get another Hylian shield, although I'm not sure if you can buy it when you currently have one. I think the Hylian shield that you have needs to break in order for you to be able to buy another one. Not too sure. Alright, so come on, let's just use the spear because he is almost ready to charge up. Alright, thank goodness we got him down. I will take that battle axe. Thank you very much. Alright, not bad, guys. Not bad at all. I guess I can take the shield. I don't really want the spear, though, so you can keep that. I didn't mean to pick that up. And I'll grab all these ancient materials as well. Alright, so cool. Last shrine in the Gerudo region has been completed. What are we going to get as our reward? I have no idea. Let's find out together. I actually totally forgot what this is. It's a silver rupee, really? That's it. Not even a gold rupee, just a silver one. Alright, cool, fine. Whatever, game. Whatever, man. I'm just glad that we're done. So, now that we are done, we're actually probably going to teleport over to the Gerudo Tower, and then we should be able to glide directly to where I want to go. I was thinking maybe we could do a shrine or two along the way, but there's actually a shrine right next to where I need to be, and all the other shrines that I think are closer on the way require shrine quests to complete in order for them to appear, so yeah, not gonna do those just yet. I probably will just do the one shrine that is next to where I need to go, and then that'll be it until after we finish the next Divine Beast. Once we finish the next Divine Beast, I'll go and finish up the remaining shrines in the game, which are pretty much at this point only in the Wasteland region. Like, there's all of those shrines, then the one in the Hebrew region that I'm saving as our 120th shrine. I think that's really it. So, yeah, we're not doing too bad, guys. Not doing too bad at all. Now, the problem is the Wastelands is huge, so there's a couple of shrines there, but they're all really spread out as well, making, you know, getting to them part of the challenge, I guess. Alright, so now that we're back here at Gerudo Tower, we should see exactly where I want to go, almost directly in front of me. Right over there. In fact, it's kind of marked by the orange glow of that next shrine. So, yeah, that town over there is exactly where we're headed. Not sure how far we'll get towards that town because, it's a pretty big distance. Thankfully, it is, like, way below us, so jumping off from the tower gives us, like, the perfect, vantage point to jump off of and just glide there. And good thing we have 2 stamina wheels, too, because it might actually just be enough to get us, like, really, really close. It'd be great if it was more than enough to get us, like, directly to the city, but we might fall a little bit short of there. We'll see. We'll see. As long as we, like, avoid the ruins directly below us, I'll be happy, because there are some enemies down there that are pretty obnoxious. So if we can avoid aggroing those guys or going anywhere near them, I'll be a happy camper. And it looks like we probably will have enough stamina to make it there. And hey, Rivali's Gale is back. Well, that's good for us. Too bad we can't really use it, like, mid-air. Dude, imagine if you could use Rivali's Gale mid-air. That would be so broken. Like, you could just continually glide to anywhere you would need to go. Alright, I am gonna have to drop it here because dangerously low on stamina. But still, I mean, that's pretty dang good. Like, look how close we got. If I had a little more stamina, probably could have made it all the way to the shrine, because we did end up falling a pretty lengthy distance. But, pretty satisfied with that. Now, before we do anything with this town, let's just go and complete this shrine so we have it as a teleportation location, and we can easily come back here anytime we want to. But, yeah, that's Gerudo Town behind me, so we'll check that out in a little bit. Although, getting inside might be trickier than you guys might imagine, so we might have to get a little bit crafty. Alright, so this shrine's actually pretty neat. This is the whole picture shrine, and it involves pretty much around circuitry, which is kind of cool, because it's something that I actually do find a little bit interesting. But, yeah, the main thing here is you're going to be using metallic objects like barrels and blocks and stuff like that to create currents. That way you can unlock various different doors. So, oh, there it is. Hey, buddy. I was looking for you. So, yeah, you just sort of, like, connect the nodes together with something metallic, and that's really all there is to it. Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing another metallic object, although I thought I looked everywhere for them. Okay, maybe I'm not missing something. Huh. Alright, that's a little bit weird. But, maybe I just, like, put my circuits in the wrong area? Oh, yeah, no, of course I did, actually. Hang on, let me just move this real quick. I'm dumb. I was just, like, thinking that everything was lit up because, like, the corner of that box was touching, the circuit right over here. So, that was my fault, guys. Sorry about that. Got confused for a little bit. But, yeah, let's place the barrel there, and then the box can go in between this node and, that node, and that should unlock one of the gates for us, and now we have access to another metallic barrel. Alright. Jeez, man. Yeah, I guess like the name of this shrine suggests, having the full picture really does make a huge difference. Alright, now we have enough, metallic objects to sort of do this next gate. You know, you probably could, like, break this entire shrine by laying down metallic weapons, because those also conduct electricity, so I mean, if I really had to, I probably could have, like, laid down a weapon or something like that, and then still gotten this, like, treasure chest if I wanted to. Alright, so speaking of which, let's see what's inside this chest. It is a Thunderblade. How fitting. Alright, but more importantly, this chest is made of metal, so obviously, yeah, it's important. We're gonna go ahead and place this somewhere over here. Between these two nodes should work, because now we basically need to work on all the circuits on this side of the room. So come here, Mr. Metallic Box. You're gonna go right between these two platforms over here. Make sure it's sort of in between them. That way, you know, it's not butted up against the wall. There we go, that should work. Just because you want to make sure the current can, like, connect and flow through it, and sometimes it can be a little bit finicky. Now, let's just place both of these barrels into the correct locations, and we can finish, like, connecting these circuits together, and it should unlock the next door for us. We're almost done, man. Almost done. And bada bing, bada boom. What's that going to give us? Another giant metal block. So, the final circuit, pretty easy. We'll just grab this, butt it up right against that wall, and pretty much the same thing with this giant block, except we're gonna butt it up against the opposite wall. So we'll just place this right over here, and there we go. Shrine done, altar unlocked. I really do like this shrine. It's an interesting concept, and I don't know, I guess I like circuitry in general and electronics, so it's a pretty cool illustration of how all that stuff kind of works. If I didn't get confused at the beginning, it probably would have taken me way less time. But you know, man, it happens. It happens to the best of us. But with that, we are done with this shrine. So now, we gotta work on getting inside Gerudo Town. You can't just waltz in the place. Like, that's not gonna fly. And I'll tell you why. Well, I won't tell you why. I'll show you why, because actions speak louder than words, and also this is a video game, and you're watching a video on the internet, so it's kind of more visual than anything else, so it makes sense to show you rather than to just tell you. So one of the entrances to Gerudo Town is right over here next to the shrine. Pretty convenient. And I mean, there's 2 guards posted, but it seems like you could walk right in. Well, you're wrong. Freeze! Where do you think you're going? Not into town, that's for sure. No vote allowed. Off with you. So, yeah, basically, vote is the Gerudo word for male. So, no males allowed inside the city, which is, a problem. Because we're a dude. So, how are we gonna get inside? I don't know, maybe we can talk to this guy. Oh, I was so focused just now. Do you have business with me? Are you spying on the Gerudo? What? No, I'm not a spy. I'm a merchant. I may not look like it, but I'm actually the leader of a caravan. I've traveled all the way here, but this town doesn't allow men to go in, so that's why I had to, so basically you're spying on them then. It's research! Research! That's what they all say. And think what you want, but I finally found some key info on how to sneak into Gerudo Town. Oh, well, is that so? Do tell. Well, allow me to share with you my heroic tale. It's been close to a week now. The guards have kicked me out more times than I can count. I almost gave up hope. However, I have learned only recently of a man that slipped into the well-guarded town. I heard that man is frequently traveling between Karakara Bazaar and Gerudo Town. I've been waiting here trying to spot him as he travels. Well, that is pretty interesting. So now we have the Forbidden City entry, which is actually under our main quest, so it is tied to the main plotline, which is pretty cool. So we need to go back to Karakara Bazaar. Now, there's no, like, shrine nearby that we can teleport to, and since we can't, like, access a stable or get Epona into the desert, the best way to travel between Gerudo Town and the bazaar is on a sand seal. No, I'm not joking. These things actually exist. They're basically the game's solution to not allowing you to use your horses here. So, we're very carefully gonna sneak up on one of these and just, hitch a ride. Make sure you do have a shield equipped because you're basically gonna be, I guess, shield surfing in a way using a sand seal. Now, as far as I know, you can't tame a sand seal, so no matter what, anytime you want to use one of these guys, you will need to sneak up on it. Thankfully, you don't really need to use them that often. However, I would recommend practicing your riding with these guys because you're going to be using one to get to the next divine beast, so knowing how to handle yourself on one will make that entire part of the game a whole heck of a lot easier. It is a little bit strange though because you're like tethered to the back of this thing, so you're moving back and forth constantly while you're trying to steer it, so can be a little bit confusing, but if you ride it around long enough, you'll understand pretty much how it works. And I mean, we're really only going in a straight line right now, so not exactly the hardest thing in the world. Just like that, though, we are now here back at the bazaar. So, we're looking for this mysterious person. I suppose the best thing for us to do is to go inside and see if anyone has seen anything strange. Oh. So, have you seen a sneaky guy around here? A sneaky what? You mean a voe? Sneaking around town? I haven't seen anyone like that. There is a Hylian Vi who likes to relax on the roof, though in the afternoon it's probably too hot up there. Did you need anything else? No, I think I'm good actually. I'm busy right now. Please only speak to me if you need something. Jeez, that's a little rude. But, I think we got the information we need. So, there's a mysterious person on the roof during the morning and at night. They will not be here in the afternoon. Thankfully it is like 7 a.m. so they should still be up here. What do you say we take a peek? And, hopefully they are. And yes, indeed, they're here. So, hello, what are you doing up here? Oh my, what a lovely young lad you are. Do you need something from me? What's that? You've heard about a man who snuck into Gerudo Town? Oh, I don't know anything about him. Sorry I couldn't be more help. I'm suspicious of you. Hee, you're making my cheeks warm looking at me like that. Alright, fine, I'll bite. You're very beautiful, I guess. Oh, such a nice thing to say, and I'm sure you'd agree that these clothes only help my looks, right? Now that I think about it, this style would look quite fetching on you. I'd have to charge you, of course, but I bet people would see you completely differently if you wore them. What do you think? Do you want to buy them for 600 rupees? Well, fine. I mean, it is required to progress the story, so I'll do it. It's a deal, then. I'll take your rupees now. Hee, I have the perfect outfit for you. Go ahead and change into it right now. Don't worry, I'll look away. There you go, eat your heart out, ladies. Eee! You look adorable. And hee, just as I thought, you make for quite a good-looking gal. That's our traditional Gerudo outfit. It's such a striking look around here, I doubt anyone would even suspect that you're a man. On top of that, it breathes so well that it's sure to help you deal with the desert heat. At least a little. I'm so glad I was able to help you out. If you're free to grab something to eat sometime, keep me in mind. Yeah, that's what I thought. My suspicion was right all along. Make sure you watch out for the wind. You ain't fooling nobody, pal. If you want to get more ladies' clothing, come back anytime. I feel like the localization team probably could have done a better job with that sentence. Either that or they knew exactly what they were doing. Which probably makes more sense since, yeah, that guy's kinda weird, so I guess it fits his character. Alright, you know, I could teleport back to the shrine, but I feel like with the loading screen it might take actually longer than, just hitching a ride on this sand seal, so come on, little buddy, just, don't get spooked or frightened, it's a-okay. I just want to, you know, use you to get over to Gerudo Town, no big deal, right? There we go, alright, off to the races we go, my friend. And, hey buddy, how you doing? Thank goodness, like, hitting an enemy does not knock you off the sand seal. That would be the worst thing ever. But, yeah, now that we are dressed like a traditional Gerudo woman, we should be able to sneak right into Gerudo Town, no problemo. And that's exactly where we're going to find, like, the next major characters. So, I'm excited, man. Like, we're finally getting to the point where we can take on the next divine beast. So, get out of here, Sand Seal. I don't need you anymore. And, well, we're gonna walk right by the guards. No one even batted an eye at us, like we just walked right inside. And there's a lot of cool things here inside Gerudo Town, but, we're not really gonna spend too much time looking at, like, any of that right now. Instead, let's just go directly into the main throne room and, well, talk to the chief, if you will.
Yet another traveler. How did you get in here? Oh, seems you have something rather interesting there.
You stand before Lady Riju, chief of the Gerudo. Declare your business, but come no closer. Hold on, Buliara. This one appears to be more than a common traveler. You there, what is your name? Link? And what is it you've come all the way here to tell me, Link? I want to help you with the divine beast. You think you have what it takes to subdue something so powerful as a divine beast? The only ones who could ever control them were champions like Lady Urbosa. And all the champions died in the calamity 100 years ago. Buliara, a memory just jumped into my head. Something my mother spoke of. When the calamity happened, the Princess of Hyrule placed a fallen swordsman into a deep sleep. That swordsman, much like our new friend here, was named Link, though it always seemed more legend than fact. What of the device on this one's hip? It appears to be a precious relic of the Sheikah. I can't imagine they would give something so valuable to a simple drifter. Can you? I don't remember ever hearing of a Hylian Vi among the champions. Wait a moment, you're a Vo! A Vo within our walls is a great crime, but a Vo who is a champion... Well, we'd never mistreat a friend of Lady Urbosa, and if you're here to help us with Naboris, then we are allies.
Huh?
You saw it on your way to our town. Divine Beast Va Naboris, cloaked in a massive sandstorm, hurling lightning at anyone who dares approach. We have to do something to stop it, but we have yet to find any way to appease the Divine Beast on our own. If you truly are a champion, perhaps you will be able to enter Naboris and calm its anger. Lady Riju, I don't see how you can trust a complete stranger with something as important as this task. Perhaps if this person were first to prove his worth by recovering your stolen Thunder Helm. Ah yes, an interesting suggestion. You see, there is only one thing in all of Hyrule that can withstand the lightning from Naboris. The Thunder Helm, a family heirloom and relic of the Gerudo, but as Buliara says, it was stolen from us. You needn't worry, Lady Riju. If he truly is a champion, this should be an easy task for him. Our soldiers can tell you all you need to know about the thieves who stole Lady Riju's heirloom. Head through this arc, it will lead you to the barracks, then seek out Captain Teak, and ask for a full report. Without my heirloom, you'll never be able to approach Naboris. Heh, you know... I take heart in having such a rare visitor as yourself. Lady Urbosa must be looking out for us. Alright, so... yeah, I guess to prove our worthiness, we need to go and find the heirloom that got stolen from her. So, let's head over here to the barracks like they said, and talk to the captain. That way we can better get an understanding. Also, by the way, you cannot take off your Gerudo outfit while you're in Gerudo Town, otherwise they will kick you out. Anyways, hello there. What are you doing in here? This is the barracks for the Chief's Guards, not a place for tourists to gather. We're on high alert after the recent theft, so you should clear out. What? Buliara sent you? My apologies. I'm the officer in charge of the soldiers, Captain Teak. The chief's heirloom was stolen by thieves belonging to the Yiga clan the other day, so everyone is on edge. We've determined that the Yiga's hideout is in Karusa Valley, but the soldiers are all exhausted, so I was just thinking about requesting some extra help. Hey, everyone, listen up! This Hylian Vi has agreed to help us, so offer her any information you can. Consider yourself a part of our unit. If you have any questions, my troops will be happy to help. Alright, so we could talk to, like, all of these soldiers, get, like, some minor information, but really, we don't have to, because our map has already updated with the location of the Yiga clan's hideout, so I think we'll head there next, but we'll do so in the next episode. So if you guys enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing, but once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.